Question number 3. Question number 3 is that assess the main administrative issues and socio-cultural problems in the integration process of इंडियन प्रिंसली स्टेट्स. इंडियन प्रिंसली स्टेट का क्या क्या चैलेंजेस फेस किया था हमने, सोशियो कल्चरल एज वेल एज एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव इशूज. दिस क्वेश्चन इज देयर. दिस टाइप क्वेश्चन you can start from that at the time of independence, that one of the biggest challenge in front of India was that how to integrate them, how to integrate the princely states, because at that time India's Independence Act of 1947 had already given the power to princely state that either they join India or Pakistan, or if not, they are free with as an independent state. After talking that, now you can write that at the time of independence, there were almost 500 plus princely state where exist, that covers almost 28% of the population. So these kingdoms were out of British Indian control. After writing that much, now you can start from here. So at that time, the first PM and first deputy PM or home minister. First PM is Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, and first deputy PM and home minister is Sardar Patel, played a crucial role in integrating the princely state. They were the pioneer of integration. After writing that much, now you can come to directly question that what was the administrative issues. Now come the administrative issues. At the time of integration, first that territorial issue. In this, that how much territory given to which state, or which state to integrate with whom. So these were some of the problems, like if one state exists here, one state is from whom we will integrate with which state. So this is the one of the problem at that time. Second, at the time of independence, because there was lapse of British paramountcy, it created a lacuna at the time of independence. So that was one of the biggest challenge at that time. After that, third is that there is a power tussle also there in the state whom we were integrating with mainland, that some of the state demanding the residuary power with themselves, and some of the other issues also there. So this is also a administrative issue. After that, there was a concept of privy purse. In this, how much compensation should be given to whom or which state, compensation issue, कितना compensation किस state को देना है और कितना देना है, because at that time there was a economic divide. Some of the state were well rich of state and some of the state was not up to the mark as compared to these state. So the privy purse, how much to whom, so this is also a challenge, administrative challenge. After that there was fifth number, you can write down the minority issue is also there. After independence we realized that, taking an example of that, some of the princely state we integrated with mainland of Assam. After that it will create a rift or social divide, regional divide, what we call today is insurgency, the Gorkha issue, the Naga issue. So these are also a problem, administrative problems we faced at that. After writing that much, now you can come the second part, that is socio-cultural problems. सोशियो कल्चरल प्रॉब्लम्स, सोशियो कल्चरल प्रॉब्लम में फर्स्ट आप बात कर सकते हो दैट लैंग्वेज इशू, वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट इशू एट दैट टाइम, लैंग्वेज इशू यहाँ आप बात कर सकते हो अब, बिकॉज लैंग्वेज इशू create a rift in state. After that we reorganize the state. Even after independence this issue was not resolved, we reorganized the state on the basis of linguistic basis. ठीक, लिंग्विस्टिक बेसिस पे हमने स्टेट को रीऑर्गेनाइज किया सोशियो कल्चर प्रॉब्लम में. सेकेंड वाज देयर एट दैट टाइम, रिलीजन plays a crucial role. So religious role of kings, religious role of king also there, because taking example of Travancore, which was this state was governed by Swami Padma Swami. So how to deal with these type of religious head at that time. After that there was a cultural difference in the state between Telangana. There is you can talk on cultural differences. The cultural differences between Telangana speakings, Telugu speaking peoples and Urdu speaking peoples. So आप कल्चरल डिफरेंस पे लिख सकते हो. एंड आफ्टर दैट फोर्थ नंबर पे वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट इज दैट यू कैन talk to economic divide here also. There was economic divide in the state, like taking example of Baroda, that Baroda region versus Saurashtra region. That region is very well rich of, and that region or state was not very well off as compared to this. So this is also an issue. And here you can also mention that the question of authority versus people's will. Some of the state, yes, they were integrated with people will through different means, and some of the state were integrated through administrative authority. So this is also important point. Here you can mention the state like Junagadh and Hyderabad. You can take example of this administrative authority. This is also. Now after writing 3-4 points, that almost suffice your demand of the question. And last you can write down that therefore After that you can write yes, that therefore this therefore the overall skillful diplomacy of Nehru and Patel had paved the way and successfully promoted the sense of unity amongst among various state, which is you can write which is ever strong even after independence. You can write down which is ever strong even after independence. That is your almost concluding 120-30 words, almost 20 words. Because now some of the important point is that if you are sitting in exam, it's very, you are already in a pressure mood. So how can you divide 150 word? If you want to write down 150 word, it will divide into like 30 plus 20. 30 is your intro, 20 is your that conclusion part. 30-20 ratio. Now 100 part will decide, that 100 words will decide your marks, how much content or way of your content you provided. So that is matter. So thank you. Write down this question in your own language, that is also important. After that, that is the question number 3. Now question number 4 I will discuss next video. So thank you.